Alrighty then, this package came in today. You see that marvelous submarine kit, the Flying Sub from Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea? I have to protect the names of the innocent. I don't want anybody getting upset, causing any trouble for somebody that was kind and decent. I had a friend contact me on Facebook and said, hey, I've got 3 of these kits. I'd like to make you a deal. What do you think? And I agreed to the deal. And I got 3 of these kits. Now, if you look before or maybe after, I will show what these people on Facebook, or not on Facebook, maybe Facebook, but definitely on eBay and Amazon, etc., are charging for these kits. Now, the copyright on this kit, the copyright on the other kits, and the directions are all 1964. That means these kits are almost as old as I am. And they've been floating around out there for 57 years. 57 years. Almost 60 years. No, let's see. 47 years. 46 years. At any rate, quite a while. All right? Now, the prices you see on eBay are astronomical, insane, and unbelievable. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this brown box and open this box right in front of you and show you all the kits and all the parts. I got this deal for a really good deal, and I'm going to go ahead and send my buddy some extra money because it was such a good deal and because he was so quick, so efficient, and packed it so nicely. Anyway, let's have a look. This is the 1/60th scale Flying Sub from Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. And there it is. Now, this box has been floating around for 46 years, so the box had a little wear and tear in it. But it was sealed in the plastic. All 3 of these kits were sealed. And to make it cheaper and easier for my friend, I said just open 2 of them and stuff the parts in a box and ship it as cheaply as possible. So that's what he did. So as you can see now, this is just opened up. And look, there's a flaw in the kit. That means I'm going to have to fix that. I'm going to have to scratch build something to fix that. Now, he didn't know that. There's no way he could have known that. So I'm not going to hold it against him. But I'm going to pull all the parts out. We'll have a look at everything and go from there. Alrighty, here you go. Obviously, there are 2 kits worth of parts in there. I'm not going to pull everything out and show it. I've already inventoried everything. Looks good, tastes great, less filling. I'm going to go ahead and open up this box, this 46-year-old box, and pull everything out. We'll have a look at one kit. I'm going to be building 3 of these kits all at the same time with lights and maybe even soundboards for 3 of my favorite kind, decent, and patient clients as gifts for being so kind, decent, patient, and understanding considering what I've been through the last year and a half, like many people during the shutdown and all this other BS going on politically. Anyway, be right back. So here are all the parts. Everything's 100%. Everything is there. I even found the broken part off the end of this piece here. So I'm good to go. Much more to come, as always. Alrighty then, so we have not 1, not 2, but 3 1/60th scale Flying Subs from Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. Yes, and every one of them has fit issues. Now I know that back in the day, these things weren't exactly supposed to be perfect compared to what a lot of modelers demand today. Funny, you know, I just had a thought. Some of these modelers demand a lot more from the garage kit community than they demand from these styrene kit producers. Just a thought. Just kind of ran across my mind like a rabbit over a grave. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take one of these apart and show you exactly what the issues are in case you get one of these kits cheap. I swear, don't buy these overpriced kits on eBay and Amazon. They want 60, 70, 80, 100, 100 and a half for these little kits, and they are not worth it. You could literally print one a hell of a lot cheaper. At any rate, I'm going to take one of these apart and show you exactly what the fit issues, because virtually every one of them had the same fit issues. Now, these kits are 58 years old, so they've been floating around out there for 58 years. I'm not going to say too much about Monogram models because Monogram got the masters from Aurora from back in the day. These are old Aurora kits, repopped by Monogram. Honestly, I don't even know if they're available through Schmobius Models or whoever's got the Polar Aurora refit license or whatever. Anyway, I don't know who has the masters for these today, but these kits are not worth 50, 60 bucks. I'd say if you see one at a garage sale for 5, 10, 15, maybe 20 bucks, you're getting a pretty good deal. Other than that, it's just not worth it. Have one printed. And as always, if you ever need any advice from me, please drop me a line. I'll tell you how to find stuff. Alrighty, let's look at some of the fit issues. Now here's the thing, this, as I said before, the kit is old. Old. For a styrene kit, it's been around a while. 58 years to be exact. Now what I've done here is I taped everything together like I did on these two, and I came up with my own assembly procedure to make it easier to assemble, to get away from some of the fit issues inherent in the kit. First of all, I taped everything together as was shown here, and earlier on this one. What I did is I glued the forward bulkhead and the aft bulkhead into position and then taped everything together to hold everything in the proper position. I cut off these two lower tabs. I'm going to come up behind with some styrene and then fill this when I get to that point, fill this little notch, because this did not want to set right. I also had to scrape the bottom of this part to get it to sit where it needs to be. Now the front piece on this one was broke. I glued it together and then glued everything into position. It looks fine. I've got everything taped because I'm getting ready to reassemble all these parts and shoot everything in gloss black. I'm out of flat black, so I'm going to shoot everything with gloss black. Go over the aft with silver chrome. Go over the front with this beautiful robin's egg blue, or whatever you call it, this dark blue, not quite navy blue, about the same color as the masking tape. And then after the blue dries, I'm going to shoot it with silver chrome. Then I'll dismantle most of the ship, mask off the rest, shoot everything with gray primer, then go over that with yellow. At any rate, the biggest issue on this part, or with the fit issues, are these friggin' tabs right here. They're two thick, heavy tabs, or they were. I cut them off and ground them down because they were causing the issues, because they didn't perfectly align with the notches here and there, and it would cause everything to be out of kilter so that nothing would fit properly. Now there's still some issues with this kit. As you can see here, I had to sand the whole thing down, and there are a couple of spots that I'm going to have to putty because of pits and sunken places from the cooling effect on the styrene after being popped out of the mold. Now, that's about as far as I'm going to go with this, but those are the key issues. I did want to show that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fit the front portion of this and go behind it with some styrene. Make sure it's fully glued into position and dry. Then I'll come in and I'll fit in the tail section along this fit line, because frankly, things are going to have to bend a little. I had to bend this to get it back into shape, and then I had to bend this in the opposite direction to get it to fit. Now, I'm going to go ahead and clean up all the parts, and I've done the same thing with these two. I'll get everything ready and do a dry fit, and then go ahead and start shooting with the first coat of gloss black to opaque everything. Anyway, more to come on this. This is just a quick preview and a dry fit. So we will see more of this in the future. These are client gift builds. This is for 3 of my clients, 3 separate clients, because I want to show them my appreciation for the fact that they stuck with me through, you know, the last year and a half of COVID BS and everything else. Anyway, take care, and I'll see you later. More to come, as always.
Just keep getting stronger. You know that, don't you?